Dozens of local emergency responders and jail staff are taking part in crisis intervention training.
News 8's Scott Behrens is in our newsroom to tell us how it works and how it can save lives. Scott?
Mike and Martha, sometimes officers are put in life-threatening situations with someone who has a mental illness and is going through a crisis. This training teaches officers de-escalation techniques so they can safely talk someone out of harming themselves or others.
Not something that you generally anticipate when you're going into law enforcement.
6 years ago, when Dustin Darling first joined the La Crosse Police Department, he had no idea how much of the job would be helping people with mental illness.
It's really a very large part of our job. It'd be a daily basis, actually.
He's had some crisis intervention training in the past, but nothing like this.
Right now we're going through people that suffer from mental health issues such as schizophrenia.
By understanding each mental illness, Darling and other officers can implement specific strategies for each situation.
It's important to be able to understand what they're going through and what is our best approach, what are the best resources, so we can help them get the help they need and make sure everyone is safe in the community.
Similar training in the past has even helped Officer Darling save someone's life.
Someone who is going through a crisis situation where we were up on the bluff. They wanted to take their life by jumping off. We were able to talk them down and get safely off of the bluff and get them the help that they needed.
The same training can also be used to talk people out of harming others.
We're able to go there and talk to them and try to talk them down from whatever their manic state they're in.
Darling says some of the best policing isn't necessarily what you do, it's what you talk people out of doing.
Be able to get them to drop the weapon and actually just focus on the situation itself, and everyone goes home safely.
And that's why officers are doing this training, because how they use their words is just as important as how they use their weapons.
It's not like on TV. The running and gunning is the glorious, glamorous stuff, but that's really a minority of calls we experience. It really is sitting down and talking and taking the time to understand what somebody's experiencing.
Which is why they want all emergency responders to go through this training.
Definitely would be a very good thing for any law enforcement officer or first responder to go through.
This is day one out of a 3-day training period. The event started back in 2006 and has continued every year. Emergency responders get the chance to speak with mental health professionals, doctors, and family members of people with mental illness to better understand how they can help.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. Also, later in the week, emergency responders will have hands-on de-escalation training, so officers will then be put through different scenarios, like talking with someone who is suicidal.